Hey everybody, Michael Phoenix here, founder of the magazine. I just want to do a quick intro, not really an intro, but I want to do a quick editorial, okay? This series is my opinion only. It's not really based on research. It's based on personal experience and walking the streets of the area. But this one is basically Allentown, city of the future for the Lehigh Valley. Ever since I came back in September 2010, I've been hearing and seeing this downtown project, which the arena is almost finished and get ready to kick off and launch. Now, the reason why I say Allentown, city of the future, and there's a question mark behind that, is because it seems like right off, okay, Allentown is dumping a lot of time and effort and money into these projects that they have going on. And if you go into Center City around 7th Street, trust me, it's not that you can't miss the projects, because the traffic and at times even the walking is a complete and total clusterfuck. And yes, I did say it that way for a reason, okay? But it seems like the city itself and the city government and Mayor Pulaski, who, yes, can't believe I'm saying this, but I give them a lot of credit and an excellent job on this one. If you know me offline, why I can't believe I just said that. But I have to give them a lot of credit. Because one thing about this area that you may notice, it seems like a lot of the valley is almost like stuck in a tunnel, okay? And trust me, I hear this every time. I've heard this from God knows how many people. It seems like this area is, like, for some reason, behind the times. To a point, not completely, but to a point. Well, Allentown basically, it comes across to me as Allentown is like, you know what? We're tired of holding on to the past. We're tired of looking back. We're going to kick this city into gear, and we're only looking in one direction, forward. We're only looking towards the future, not the past. Now, I'm not knocking it, okay? If you want to experience a lot of history of the Lehigh Valley dating back to the Revolutionary War and the history of this country, Lehigh Valley is the place to do it. Some of the oldest buildings in the country are still standing there, okay? Outside when you get up to New England to when the initial landing, okay? But basically, quick rundown. It's by building this huge arena project, excuse me, starting to try to attract high-tech businesses. Allentown is showing that, guess what? While the Lehigh Valley at one point was based on manufacturing and industry and like warehousing and stuff, guess what? Those days are coming to an end. It's time to look into the technology. It's time to look forward. It's time to attract the businesses here that are coming up with new concepts and ideas. Okay. And by doing this arena and by attracting some of the businesses, trying to attract those businesses, they're saying, guess what? We want to provide the jobs here, but we want to give people jobs. We want to lower our unemployment rate, but we also want to help people come into the modern day where you almost have to know computers, okay? Plus and minus here, all right? With me, I don't have a problem in the world with that. When it comes to computers, always looking to learn new things. There are people that can't naturally can't adapt to them, okay? But still, Allentown is showing by these projects they have going on, by spending the money, by trying to attract the businesses that, guess what? This is the place where you want to live for the next 5 years, the next 10 years, because we will be up to date. We will be ahead of the times. We will be ahead of what's going. We're trying to get ahead of everything else of what's going on, happening in the Lehigh Valley and other areas. We're trying to get caught. We're trying to be on the level of New York and Philadelphia. So, like I said, with the arena and the city center, the entire city center slowly getting ready to open up in the next few months. Yeah, a lot of credit to the city government and to Mayor Pulaski for coming up with this idea and pushing it through. And this is what I've heard. So this is what I've heard from people, basically saying, "Screw you, we're doing it. We're doing this because it needs to be done." Allentown is letting go of its past. I hear people all the time saying, "Oh, well, I remember the Hess building." Even I say it, hey, the main gate used to be the place to go. The fairgrounds, not the main gate. I apologize. The main gate is still great. Is still probably one of the best live music venues in the area, south of Stratton and north of Philadelphia. Honestly, we used to go to the fairgrounds. I've said that, but now, you know what? Screw it. I'm tired of looking back. Okay. Screw the Hess building that used to be here. To hell with it. Honestly. Okay? I don't care. I'm one of the people, like the city government. I don't care what used to be here. I care about what's going to be here. Okay? My magazine covers the area as much of it as possible. Alright? And when I thought about it, I'm actually getting excited about this because I want to see exactly how much into the present and future the city is going to take. The city is going to help take the area right now. You have Allentown. I hear people say, "Oh, well, especially in the east and other areas, well, Allentown's trying to figure out its identity." Bullshit. Allentown knows its identity. Okay. Allentown has the sports. Number one, you want to see some great minor league and lower sports. Allentown's the city to do it. You have the Iron Pigs. You have the Phantoms coming in. You have the Lehigh Valley Storm, which is a football team, outdoor football team. Granted, the Steelhawks are based in Bethlehem, but still, they play at Stabler. Hopefully, they'll be moving to the new arena. If you want to see great indoor football, Lehigh Valley Steelhawks is the team to check out. They're new, but they're hot, and they give a shit about the community, and it's one hell of an experience, like the Iron Pigs, even if you're not a sports fan. Trust me, been to the games. So hopefully they will be moving over to, and Allentown, not only is Allentown has the sports, but another part of their identity they're trying to get is the music scene, because I'm sorry, if I piss you off by this statement, don't really give a fuck, honestly. But the Lehigh Valley, the one thing that's always been consistent in this area, and it has always been known for as long as I can remember. And here's one time where I'll tell you to look back at the history. Okay, the music, the great bands that are here, both cover and especially original. It's always been known for the music scene here, which that's a whole different article. But anyway, so Allentown is also, with this arena project, granted, the band lineup I've seen so far is a bit outdated, dinosaurish, and archaic for my taste, but they'll still draw the crowd for the major bands. So Allentown does have its identity. Allentown has figured out its identity. Okay? Allentown is, they say it's a city without limits. Well, I got news for them. They might want to change that. Allentown, to me, from the way I see it from the street level, Allentown is the city that's leading everything that's looking towards the future. Okay, say something is without limits, that's total bullshit, because everything does have its limits in one aspect or another. But they might want to change the article to Allentown, living in the present and the future. So This is the first part of the series. Part 2, like everything in life, there's a downside to it. And I do have some concerns from personal aspect and from the street level. But congratulations, and I'm being dead serious about this. Congratulations to Ted Pulowski and Allentown City Government for looking ahead and and realizing that, guess what? There's no reason in the world why the Lehigh Valley, why people should be coming down to live here from New York or up from Philly to say, oh, and comparing it to that. There's no reason for it. All the pieces, I said it from the first time I started up the blog. Everything is here. And Allentown realizes that, and what the city's doing is they're taking that and taking it to levels much higher levels. So thanks for your support, everybody. I appreciate it. You guys have kept the magazine and myself going through the worst times, which I'm not out of yet, but getting there. If you live in the United States, be safe. Have a great and safe 4th of July weekend. Remember, alcohol and pyrotechnics do not mix. Especially, no matter where you live, especially in the Lehigh Valley, trust me, you won't be able to hit all the fireworks shows. So take care, everybody. Be safe in the night, and always thanks for the support. Michael Phoenix. Hopefully, hey, you never know, you might see me around somewhere.